Hey everyone, Steve Grogan here, founder of geekwingchun. Today's video is a book review of A Path of Mastery by Jim Brault. And if you've never been here before, we usually have training tips and ideas for people who want to get better at Wing Chun but can't make it to class too much. So if you'd like to see that footage, hit the subscribe button and the bell icon. You'll be notified when it comes out. Every now and then, though, I like to review books and instructional videos because I think they can give you a different idea on how to train Wing Chun and maybe develop a more interesting and diversified training routine. Most books, this is not one of them, not that it's necessarily a bad book, but you know. So it's all about lessons on Wing Chun and life from Sifu Francis Fong. The author says that he met Francis Fong at a seminar featuring multiple styles and instructors. And here's just some quotes, things I liked from what I read. Francis Fong quote, "You may never get in a fight, but you're always fighting yourself. If you aren't at peace with yourself, what does it matter?" That's true. I mean, there's no debating that. Another one, instead of trying to be the best, be your best. So that's all measuring up to what others have done type of thing. Don't compare yourself to others. He talks about how external validation, like getting a black belt or winning a tournament, gave him only fleeting happiness, which anyone who's heard, you know, what I've said about self-esteem versus self-confidence and external validation, that's 100% in line with what I agree. And he mentions a Chinese proverb: tension is who you think you should be, relaxation is who you are. And he talks about the concept of sinking in Wing Chun, sinking the weight as an idea. He says, think of how kids sink when they don't want you to pick them up, which is a useful tip, I think, to keep in mind. One of his other lessons, train with anyone. Their skill level doesn't matter. And he mentions Mutsao, which I thought was interesting because that's something I didn't hear about until I started training with Sifu Larry London. But since there are no illustrations, I'm not sure if he's talking about the move I know. And really, it's just full of a bunch of his sayings like that, and etc., and so on and so forth. And it's more about Francis Fong than about Wing Chun in general. But if you want to know more about him, this is a guy who was good friends with, I can't remember which Gracie he was friends with, Helio or Ryan, or I can't remember exactly, but I do know that because that Mr. Gracie found out, I think he primarily learned about Wing Chun through Francis Fong, and they were really good friends. And Mr. Gracie himself, they were like the holy grail of early UFC days, right? Talked about how effective he thought Wing Chun was. So, I mean, if the guy who's like the father of all these UFC grappling champs thought Wing Chun was good, well, I mean, that's pretty cool, I think, even if the Gracies were just a well-known martial arts family and there was no UFC and he was just showing his respect, that would be pretty cool to me. So if you want to check the book out, I don't really not recommend or recommend it. It's up to you. There's a link in the description box. It's an affiliate link, so I'll get a commission, but that's at no extra cost to you. Thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button and the bell icon. See you in the next video.